Yeng is a young Hmong man who has earned his doctorate. He returns to his village as a respected figure. His cousin Chia wants to win his love, with support from their parents. However, Yeng's heart belongs to Maiv, a smart and reserved woman who is loyal to her boyfriend, Commander Thavong. When Yeng finds out that Thavong has taken another wife, Maiv feels heartbroken. Yeng shows her kindness and love, which helps her begin to heal. Together, they face the challenges of tradition and the complexities of love. The Stone Softiens, a journey of OEDEMPRN. Yeng got off the bus. He heard children laughing around him. The mountains surrounding the village made him feel small. Villagers welcomed him with friendly greetings. His parents stood on the doorstep, proud and happy to see him. Lanterns sway in the evening breeze, creating a warm light in the village square. The festival is filled with music and laughter. Women wearing bright, embroidered clothing glance at Yeng, and their whispers mix with the sound of flutes. May stands at the edge of the crowd, wearing traditional clothing that glows in the sunset. She watches the festivities with sharp eyes and shows no emotion on her face. After a moment, she turns away gracefully. Chia sits on the ground near the fire, crossing her legs. Her hands shake a little as she weaves patterns into a sash. The flames light up her determined face as she talks to Yeng's mother about her hopes. The soft sound of the stream mixes with the rustling leaves as Maiv reads an old book, sitting comfortably. Yeng stops nearby, drawn in by her calm focus, unable to speak. Maiv carefully unfolds the letter and reads it, catching her breath. The soft light from the lantern brightens her face and shows the tears that start to blur the words. Yeng stands alone on the cliff and looks at the horizon where the sun sets behind the hills. The wide landscape reflects his heavy thoughts. He hears his parents' voices in his mind, urging him to think about their wishes. May smiles politely as she accepts a gift from her suitor. However, her eyes show that she feels uncomfortable even as she thanks him. Chia's voice shakes as she tries to defend her hopes, but Yeng's kind words leave no room for misunderstanding. Chia's shoulders slump as the truth sinks in. The air is filled with the sound of cicadas as Yeng leans closer to Maiv. He speaks softly and clearly about his feelings. Her sharp gaze softens, and for the first time, her guarded expression starts to fade. Maiv gives Yeng the letter. Yeng reads it quietly and feels the paper shake as he realizes the betrayal. Her boyfriend is married to someone else at the border. Anger tightens his jaw. The market is full of life, with the smell of fresh herbs and grilled meat in the air. Yeng and another suitor both try to help Maiv with her heavy baskets. They glance at each other tensely, but she does not notice as she negotiates with a vendor. On the hilltop, Maiv stood under a wide sky full of stars. The cool night air wrapped around her, reminding her of her pain. She held a crumpled letter in her trembling hands, its words blurred by tears that ran down her cheeks. The stars above twinkled coldly, far away and uncaring, providing no comfort to her hurting heart. The gentle rustle of the wind through the trees echoed her sadness, a bittersweet reminder of her boyfriend's betrayal. Alone in the stillness, she tried to find comfort as her hopes faded into the quiet, starlit night. Yeng hammers the last piece of wood onto the roof with steady hands. Maiv's grandmother watches him gratefully. Maiv stands nearby, her expression softening as she sees his kindness. Maiv splashed through the puddles in the rain, getting her clothes wet and her skin shiny. The sound of the water splashing was everywhere as she stopped by the edge of the road, her heart racing. After taking a deep breath, she called out to Yeng, her voice shaking with excitement and worry. Yeng and Maiv sit close under a large banyan tree, their hands lightly touching. For the first time, Maiv leans against him, showing her vulnerability. They tell each other they are in love. Chia puts a colourful flower in her hair, adding brightness to her dark hair. She looks into the sparkling water, and her reflection shines like the festival lights around her, making her feel more confident. Laughter and music fill the air, creating a lively atmosphere for the celebration. In the midst of the joyful crowd, she sees a kind young man approaching with a friendly smile, and she replies with a warm smile of her own. The village is full of excitement as women gather to sew colorful patterns onto bright sashes. Their laughter fills the warm air. Nearby, strong men work together to build a tall bamboo arch against the clear blue sky. During the lively preparations, Yeng and Maiv share playful glances. Their eyes shine with joy and mischief, adding warmth to the festive atmosphere. Yeng and Maiv walk through the village, holding hands and enjoying the warm sun. Nearby, children play and laugh, their joyful voices creating a cheerful sound. As they pass, the elders sit on old benches and smile gently at the young couple, their eyes filled with fondness. In the distance, tall mountains rise to the sky, their peaks hidden by clouds. These mountains represent a bright and hopeful future for Yeng and Maiv.